30 minutes. Hey, do you like the battle music here? I like it a lot. Speaking of what happened to your food, it's being picked up right now. One elaborate named Hemingway. There's probably a side quest where his name's Hemingway, and they have him like as a seamstress, but he just keeps wanting to write stories and novels. Yes, 4 in direct. Music of the forest isn't positively pleasant, simply sublime. No, it sucks. 'Tis as transcendent as burying your face in a chocobo's plumage and taking a good long whiff. You really think so, truly? You can say this means more to me than you know. Personally, I'd say this place is the pride of the borough. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. The information set by our collaborators was quite enlightening. But after much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline construct in the place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, this place produces air as clean as you'd find in the forest on Aetheris. The fountain here behind us, powered by the rather large crystal adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making it the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. It looks like you could do a stretch yourself. That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth my many years spent building this place. It's not too long to ask. It's always been a dream of mine to walk through this forest with someone from Aetheris. Could we maybe... Yeah? Are you going to follow me? Oh, you will? Oh, be still my quivering whiskers. Yeah. They're hitting us with the peepo shy. That scared the shit out of me. I thought they had created a marble. I was thinking that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little bit about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiark, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our first task, furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done, 6,000 years give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. Jesus. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we'd need 4,000 years to make all this? It certainly wasn't worth work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. Then there was that brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt, and that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Aetheris, the Allegan's mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiark. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I can't tell you how relieved we were when Heidelin informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. Huh. We'll probably be visiting that soon. Say, do you notice anything particular about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact they're missing, they're massive crystals and not trees. I'll give you a hint. It's golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun, and do so better even. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from the energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest. This forest kind of sucks. There's something else I want to tell you about. Oh, right. The propulsion systems and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago. And with that, most important features were fit for purpose. Which was all well and good, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Etheris. Why not go and visit Etheris yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we besieged her to find people on Etheris we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. I mean, they haven't even said who they're working with yet. I mean, I know, but they haven't said it. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited. Hopeful Hyland would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and a means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. I knew you would like the greatest Endsville. I knew it. Thank you again for coming here. By the way, I know it's just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. There you are. I take it you already received the grand tour. Shame we missed it. Growing Way. Been looking all over for you. Oh, is this about the teleporter to the residential area? Oh, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I'll be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? I can't imagine why you need me there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you're all more than welcome to continue looking about the burrow. Now, come along, Growing Way. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? Well, you see, if you 2 bunnies, then you get a male bunny. I spent 12,000 years preparing for this. The appointed hour fast approaching. I certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are no yet signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who could really come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Indeed. Even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be taken lightly. Forgive me, friends, that I must beg your leave. There's another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany you if you like. I've got to go skiing. Maybe that won't be necessary if you excuse me. I've got to get my scheming on. It is clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Aetherius is indeed crucial, but I'm not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I am not alone in my reticence. Level 55! Back to old tricks. Oh god. By now, Thancred can tell when his new friends are up to something. Did Urion J seem strange to you? More so than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go see if he's alright? Stoll and I will remain here and see what we can learn about the final days. If we hurry, perhaps we can catch up to him. What if, like, Urion J just fucks this up? What if he's just, like, the fucking worst? You know? Ow. I think Heidelin's the big bad. No, Heidelin might not be the big bad because she has the bunnies. So I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely a female voice. Uh-oh. Urion J appears to be heading towards the entrance to Bestway's burrows. Oh no. If we have to, like, fucking... If this is like a thing where it's like, oh, we can't see you. I'm not, Boki. Sleepy. Is he talking to that dog? Oh my God. No. Chat, some ads are gonna roll. If you don't want to see the ads, you don't have to. You can drop a Prime Gaming sub, $5 sub, gifted sub. Maybe catch some gifted subs as well if people are kind. We're going to match all gifted subs, by the way, as we do every single month. On December 31st, we hope to see you there for that. But for now, here come a bunch of ads because we run them every hour. Oh! God damn it! Get me the fuck out of here! I hate this shit so much. All these people are having a grand old time meeting the bunnies. Little do they know that hell awaits them. This guy's 100% gonna get debated. All right, we're just gonna follow him, chat. Or her. All right, so what's going on here? Are we going over to the Allegan ship?
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
But if he's going to see us, what?
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Livingway, I presume?
Yeah, we did.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity. And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy.
Are they going to have little side
Would that I could
stories
say
with all
the
the
same for
scions now?
Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade and Flamine her beloved daughter. Two souls whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives, ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction.
Ooh.
Dearest Moonbritter, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure
Don't say
a
it.
means to bring low the Ascians.
Don't say it.
In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
True.
Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning, one which must never again come to pass.
I mean, it's gonna.
Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
I flunked algebra, bro. Sometimes there's no right answer. Have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take heart and protect, well, those who can. Whether we had time to weigh the cost. Sometimes there's no right answer.
I am not alone in my discomfort, then? 'Tis surprising, though perhaps not. We Scions are wont to debate strategy at length, but are resolute and unwavering in execution. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly. I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed.
True.
But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
Oh.
What are they saying? Curse these ears and that barrel!
What? What the fuck?
No matter. We've got our plans.
Oh, God. Are they going to be the bad guys? My truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of my own. Plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone. That failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with the proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity. Amity? And so I ask, would thou join me in mine endeavor? Yeah, you motherfucker. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis simple plan of truth. We shall not be long away from Bestway's Burrow. Difficult decisions must be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Ithris. To make clear our resolve to the Loporrits, I would offer them a gift. But its making doth require a most singular ingredient. What the hell is that? Definia? Oh, is that what? This right click examine doesn't do anything. Is that what that means, Dark Arrows? Amity is like being attracted to something out of love, and enmity is being attracted out of something because of hate. Is that real? Enmity is hatred, amity is friendship. Wow. And abundance of sponjoy. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiark's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the new Mo. I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. Thy magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee stand watch while I perform the incantation? Dude, this fucking class is just busted. We'll see how Urion J's doing. Also, how long do I have on the timer? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Means fixated on his work. There, 'tis done. A magicked ink. Every ounce is a I don't fucking know. Rare is the occasion I could conjure mine own, but is nevertheless the most useful skill. Basically saying it's really fucking good ink. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of my own choosing, which I pray the Laparitis will appreciate. It's probably orange because of carrots. itmeJP J. Oh, thank goodness. I thought you had been eaten or had perhaps fallen into a crater. Stola's been looking all over for you at me. She said she needs to speak with you about something most urgent, dire even. She was also quite clear that she wished to speak with itme alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Urion J. Wait, this is from Y'shtola? Well, worry not. It just so happens we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Best Way Sparrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Laparitis. I don't know how to say it. And we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand. Yeah, this is sus as fuck. They're about to steal Urion J. That's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Are you insinuating I would betray the trust of Heidelin's chosen? Or worse, do you think do anything to risk on Y'shtola's bad side? Did it just like shake? She's clearly not one to be crossed, nor one made to wait. Now off with you. Worry not, embarks. I shan't be long. Hey chat, is this Spider-Man trailer that came out, is it like a full-on trailer? Or is it just like a normal ass trailer, you know what I'm saying? It's a clip, not a real trailer? Okay. Jesse was saying we need to do a show. And I said, Jesse, you're an idiot. I did. I really did, guys. I told that son of a bitch that he is a moron. My food's at the door. That's why Ollie's losing it. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I need to go get my food. It's at the door. The food's at the door. Ollie, did you get the guy? Did you get him? Did you scare the shit out of him? Huh? Did you get him? Did you get that mother fluffer? You better have gotten him. Did you get him? Huh? Oh, you got him. You got him. We'll go upstairs and get them together. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, do you want the head pets? Is that what you want? Little head pet? A little head pet? Oh, little ear scratch. Little ear scratch. Did you just burp? Did you just burp right at me? Oh, Ollie, headphones. All right, so I do that 3 times a day, and then I send them on a level 15 mission. Is that how that works? $18 hours. 18 hours. Oh my God, Ollie. 18 hours. 18. Oh, that's butt scratch. Oh, that's butt scratch. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my food. I'm gonna also use the restroom. BRB. I've been muted. Ollie was pooping, sorry. Oh. Ollie was a pooping and he was pooping dog. He was pooping up a storm. Pooping left and right. Might be pooping all night. JP, log off so I can get on? No. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? You can't eat my food. You can't eat my food. You can't eat it. No. No. You know how long it was in the queue? 3 hours. Oh. 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 Please be voiced. Oh. Thought you would be away for far longer. They lied to me. A dire emergency. I said no such thing, but as you are here, I could use assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he's still determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he'd likely stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? What's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here. Maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice and no, well, sorry if it's really that important. You could try using these balls of moose flesh, not to be confused with the other thing. Ahem. Running Way's other notable feature is in his incessant chatter, so I have no problem finding him in a crowd. When you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Crude, but if it proves effective, he was here in the greatest Hinsfell last I saw. Let's put up and fight him. What the hell's going on? I don't know, Proddenham. We'll see. Okay. Oh! Easy clap. Yes, I'm running away. About explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. Ha! That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? Because we've got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the great voyage. It's true that Highland did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much as any other loppet around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would bring that up. I think it's funny to go around telling people that I'm an expert. But they'd better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be of any more help, but if there's anything else, I've got work to do. And I'm off. Yeah, I'll probably play, it depends on if I finish this by Wednesday. I'm not necessarily rushing this game, I'm just playing it as I can. And so if we finish the story, then I will play the story on Wednesday of Halo. But if not, then we'll wait. Could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Yurion J? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but what did he say when he'll be returning? On his way to the Watcher's Palace with Lippenway. Between Growing Way's sudden lapse of Ollie. This goddamn dog. Lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe it's time we better spent lending Yurion J a hand. Oh, no, hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful information, including that pertaining to the final days. Why are you breathing so deeply, Ollie? What is wrong? What are you doing? You're breathing very deep. You're breathing very deep. Why are you breathing so deep? Ollie, I'm gonna do this. Very deep. I don't know what's happening. Heart of the matter. Yes, you are. Oh, what to do. I promised Living I would help, but I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. Follow the archives on the second floor of the main plaza. The eastern wing, follow me. Expect the Loperates are up to something, but there is aught to learn with the final days. The best we play along for now, at least. Oh my god! Jesus, great. I spooked myself. No, I only Taco, baby. You crack me up, man. You crazy. You're crazy. Do I gotta go up for this? I think I do. That was the dog's fault. Clearly. Honest question, how do I get into Final Fantasy XIV at this point? Well, we watched a video of a man who was stuck in a flash flood. And then we got in. Oh, unless you mean the trial. Then that's a different story. Voice? No! The archives are right through this door, but it seems locked. I guess we'll have to go and find out whoever has the key. Growing away, enough. If you've not else to tell us about the final days, we only need to say so. Can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us why we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was too perfect of a paradise for the people of Etheris. We're running out of time to make everything ready for arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but we've found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so the others must be kept here. So that's Living Way's game. Run us about in circles, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Won't accept Yurion J. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Etheris and her reflections to their doom. If there's a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Etheris will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. What the fuck? Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. Be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. We're definitely getting a bunny dungeon. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Agreed. Let's reconvene where Argos waits outside. Anyways. Oh no, I fucking fought his mobs? Wait, where am I going now? What is happening? The bunnies are pissed. Good, you're here. Let's hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Arion J. Oh, by the way, we're on the moon.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Aetheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Is he just gonna, like, pop up in Charlian?
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Their voices are ridiculous.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Aetheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing!
Shut the fuck up.
Loporits were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris.
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
You gotta give him like a hug or some shit?
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides.
You think a head pat?
Singing way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers.
True.
And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
Oh, that's fucking way.
My name is Puddingway.
Puddingway? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated
Jesus
through
Christ.
delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate.
Huh.
And living way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee.
What? The hell's that? Oh, that's what we made.
Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Ways Compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
Look at that goddamn bunny.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order.
Urianger's done.
Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
True.
Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Damn flower. Oh, Jesus. That flower, how came it into your possession? There's strings there. How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we called it Elpis. No Elpis. You would do well to remember the name.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Yeah, we killed 3 of them, by the way.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Agreed. The
Yep.
Sharlayan Forum, yes?
What? How did you know?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse
Elpis is
certain
Greek for
restricted
hope,
tomes
by
in
the way?
Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
What a just bizarre scene. Just a bizarre scene. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Name's Puddingway. Sorry for all the trouble. Promise we'll do better. Tell Growingway I look forward to our next walk together. Just a crow. Thanks for that tier 1 sub. Welcome. With Loportis and Urion J's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now the face of our earthly collaborators, there's much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let's return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. Was that quest level 85? Wait, can I? Oh, I can't. I think I can go over there to the Nether Gate. What the fuck does he do with pudding? Because the only food is carrots? I don't know. Guys, it's hard to believe we went to the moon and back. We'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd very much like to know how everyone is getting on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning of our allies in the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest. We must see that everyone's prepared. Agreed, though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone is in a position of responsibility should be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyways, first things first, Camp Broken Glass. Oh wait, I can fly. Forgot I could fly here. Look at this. Incredible. What a gamer. It is kind of wild. We were literally there. And now we're here. I have no idea what's about to happen. The rest of this expansion completely blank to me. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. We've done what we can for now. Believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the tempered inside the Tower of Babel. Took many alive, but combined with those we were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here. So we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are, understandably, hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were recently subject to the Imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for the treatment. The assistance of your fellow Scions, we endeavor to see them safely transported, subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the tempered be relocated? No, not at all. No, not all. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Julius is one of such patient, though he's not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in the company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alizé's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decision regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what... All of this seems pointless. What has happened here will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. Hey, Lucia, we just saw bunnies on the moon, and they're doomsday preppers. Oh, we got rid of all the towers. For our mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thrabnir. Those who were trapped with them have been rescued and received treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the beast tribes have received instructions of the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porksea offers her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for our ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to the homelands after the transfer tempered has been completed. Lucia and I will remain, along with the small force, to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Emperor may be no more. There are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for the recent events here. So, what of the moon and the Talafroi? Well, yeah, what's their reaction to this? The final days. Gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There's still much to do. Still much we do not know. But the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow Scions from their present duties, and they may return to Sharlayan. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow Scions, you will be happy to hear that Mistress Crow, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldegian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let's be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiarch, you said Xenos took his leave. In all likelihood, he has returned here to Garlemald. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wished to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. An admirable but futile endeavor. Mayhap you're right. And I suppose if anyone is going to hunt him down, it must be you. Who else could hope to bring low that monster? Pray forget that I entertained the notion. On the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among other subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Van Daniel is no more, and now his own people turn against him. It seems he's not, but is bloodless to keep his company. Better than an army to see it sated. At any rate, will not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage back to Sharlayan. Oh, Wicked Metal, you found the most difficult encounter in Final Fantasy XIV. The account creation encounter. Good luck. $2,000 error is harder. I don't know. Have you seen account creation? Oh yeah, ads are rolling, chat. Sorry, I forgot to give you guys heads up for that. How long on the timers? 17. Wait, what? Oh. Welcome back. We were so terribly worried about you. Though it is plain I have caused my own fair share of worry, and that I apologize. Hyland called me the day you entered in the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate. I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream but barely remembered. My body flowing through the life stream toward Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, it was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of aether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh. For it was in that moment I understood Raha's wariness from the Tower of Zod. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though we prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place on the moon. Well, there's bunnies. Perhaps we should wait for others done before you give your account. Let us reconvene in the main hall once you've arrived. Does it tone down in the expansions? It feels a little bit over the top sometimes. Well, no. In fact, I would say it potentially gets worse. Whoa, almost knocked this over. What? Sorry to keep you all waiting. No problem, we understand you've been busy. Will Urion be joining us? Well, he's on the moon. Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid, though JP can explain way better than I can. Is this voiced? The final days as befell Emerald. We are to escape via the moon. What of the source and its reflections? No intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarat, the solution would be to alter the flow of the aether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiac, sacrificing half the star's population in the doing. It should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Amarantines could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mar Lamentorum. There's still so much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by corruption of the Amarantines' creation magics. We command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallels with the events of the past and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum then. Having worked with the Loporets in secret all this time, there is surely more they can tell us. Oh, urgent news from Tataru. The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. What's Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. Yeah, they're going to announce what's going on probably. Because I think the final days are about to begin. Yep, that's final days music right there. Oh boy.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Charlian. Nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The End-bearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Uh-oh.
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bind.
Oh, they're undoing the spell.
By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
They can talk about it.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself.
Okay.
She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom. Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
This all sounds like crazy talk, by the
You
way.
reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus.
Huh.
For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
That's not good.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
So, the question is, does Sharlayan go and talk to the other capital cities? Because I don't think they're going to.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Keep it civil, eh?
I may look daggers at him, but I will neither speak nor draw them.
It is pretty fucked.
If it's all the same to
just
you,
tell
I
him.
have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught
Does he
us
want us-
fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
Why is their dad such a prick?
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen days.
I mean, that is true. We did kill fucking Zodiark. 80 level 3.
Shall we then? To the Annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
Wonder if Heidelin's gonna visit us. How long we got on those timers? Less than 1 minute. Sounds like it's timer in time. Has anyone leveled we need crafters yet? You got 89 Smith is highest at the moment? Are you just doing leave mints or what are you doing? Spoilers? Okay. The fuck? Thank you, I guess, for not spoilering. I have no idea what to take from that statement. Oh, 82. We gotta start worrying about our crafters here in just a bit. Teneros coming out and gifting 20 subs for no reason. Very kind of you. Appreciate that. In Final Fantasy 14, the best reason, though? Maybe so. Creel tells me that the forum made a rather momentous announcement. There's to be a great exodus, is there? Reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of All. The realization that I'm running the mixture of relief after the regret. Why me? I ask myself, why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're there, and we'll get through this together. And who knows? Maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for us as much. Okay. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Past that, now I'm dealing with the queue of queues. Unfortunate, but expected. Yeah. That's how it goes. Uh-oh, we're slow walking. That old echo. That knock sounded great. A visitor has come knocking at your door. Whoever could it be? Justinian? What if it's like Heidelin? Wait, what?
You're alone. Good. The twins thought now would be a wonderful time to pay a visit to my chambers. Rather than listen to them bicker over tonight's snacks and tomorrow's plans, I seized the first opportunity to make my escape.
What?
To their credit, they decided against intruding on your peace and quiet.
I would have picked the Estola.
Can all be a bit exhausting at times, can't it? I wasn't sure what to make of you at first. During the Dragon Song War, how quick you were to take up a cause not your own. But I came to see that is simply the way of you and yours. I will not pretend to understand this talk of ancient primals and the final days. But I trust in your judgment and choose to believe in your cause. You and Alphino have my lance.
Oh, I got your lance,
now and
huh?
always. You'll need it. Rack and ruin looming on the horizon. Calamity bearing down upon us. There's no place I'd rather be than here. Standing shoulder to shoulder with friends on the front line. So do not hesitate to send me against your enemies. I'll make them rue the day they met me.
Huh. What a fucking badass line.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I could do with a little air. If Alphino asks, I was never here.
What is he doing? What?
Until the morrow.
Is he just gonna jump? What? He's so dreamy. What? Well, we'll have to Google or watch YouTube videos for that. Sure, while earlier in the Alamegan Quarter. Oh, God. Is this Xenos?
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The
Oh, it's
sight
voiced.
of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true? They brought back tempered Garlean soldiers.
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Oh.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Is that Julep or whatever his name is? Who the fuck? Well, I think shit's about to go bad, y'all.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
Uh-oh.
Well, what have we here?
Oh, he's not gonna make it out of this cutscene.
Hey, are you all right? Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more. The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Oh boy. What does that mean? Why are we looking at a map? What the fuck? Oh God, what does that mean? That's Radaton. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh God. Well, here we go. Oh, JP, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we received another call for assistance. This one comes from Radaton. The others have assembled in the main hall to discuss the situation. You must join them at once. Ah, there you are. Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received grim tidings from our contact in Radaton. Vile beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say the very sky burns above them. Great. Good gods, are the final days already upon us? It would appear so. Sadly, this is all the information we have at the present. No doubt the people at Raditz Han are busy fighting for their lives. We must go at once. They need our help. Oh my god. We're gonna have to go take a major duda. Agreed, Kill. You best remain here with Tataru and gather what knowledge you can. You are in no condition for a long journey, I imagine. Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere, and if so, we must know about it at once. Be safe out there, yes. Let's make first for Yedlamad. We must prepare ourselves for what may lie ahead. Oh boy. Well, here we go.
And lo, vile beasts did rise.
Oh God.
Leaving naught in their wake but
It's Foon
blood
Baba.
and ash. Sun scorches earth and boils seas.
What the fuck?
And our sins ascend unto the heavens. 3 dooms to unmake all we were.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
Trailer.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the Isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage. No. To say they came forth would be inexact. The people of Radzat Han themselves transformed into these baleful fiends. Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city.
They fucked up Mega Duda?
Superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies. The large one's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
And what of Vritra?
He's got to eat.
Vitra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people. I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Understood. I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
You would risk your lives to help us yet again? I have no words to express my gratitude. Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlimat. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt. I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Well, let's see what happens. She's gonna punch the sky. Also, she doesn't have fingernails.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
Oh man, I love how we're just standing there. New music? We're dancing. The fucking weather just straight up says apocalypse. Everyone assembled, yes? I thank you for lending us your aid in the battle against this blasphemy. Let us review our plan of attack. I would have you board this boat and circle to the north part of the island. Here you'll find a dense jungle we call Vanaspati. This is a sacred wood, home to temples and a number of villages. Vitra and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. I ask that you join them and do all in your power to destroy this blasphemy. Get me back to that music, man. Oh, a fucking dungeon? Oh, we dancing, chat. Ooh. Keep dancing. It's so good. Use item to acquire the elegant melon minion? What the hell is that? Oh. Oh, does that sell for money? Doesn't matter. You gotta dance, Chad. You gotta keep dancing. Which reminds me of that old man gif where he throws down his cane. Minutes. Oh my God. This is incredible. We got to dance, chat. Oh shit, we're not done. This is incredible. No, I think this is like an instance. I don't know actually how they did this because everyone... Oh no, that person's level 80. This person has no idea. Bro. You don't know shit, Liam. You gotta get out of here. It's gonna go bad. All right, this music better be fucking sick. Oh, it's the same music. That's not good. Oh, that's just Bob and Trevor and Noah. Oh, this might be like one of my favorite songs in the fucking game. It's so good. Mitra!
My friends, heed me. These are children of Statman.
Yeah, keep dancing, chat. I don't care if you can't. You just keep dancing. You can probably do bigger pulls, by the way.
Forgive me. I could do them no harm.
There's also NMZUD if you really want to jam.
If this is the only way, I shall silence the beasts of the air. Pray continue onward.
Oh my god, what a dungeon. Yeah, I kinda. Are you watching the stream? You can probably do bigger pulls if you want. They limit how far you can go on pulls? Really? First boss coming up. Who's the first boss? Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. That is really not cool. Wait, what? How the fuck are you supposed to... Oh my god, he puts his hand up. Guys, that's not gonna go well for me. I didn't understand the mechanic. So, I think right here is safe, right? What is right? What? Fun boss. Meanwhile, word dance.
What is this vile presence I sense? The horde draweth near. Be on your guard.
Oh God. That's not good. Yeah, you can't even wall-to-wall pull. The second dungeon, you could definitely wall-to-wall pull. Mother? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What? Fucking family just murdered. This is incredible music. You feel powerful as a summoner? Yeah. Ooh, 536. Is that better than what I'm wearing? Oh, it's spell speed. I'm gonna need on it. Second boss. What in the actual fuck is this design? Did they hit up Resident Evil? What? I don't know what that fight is. Is it don't get hit by the bubbles? Oh. Interesting. Pretty good. Back to dancing. Ooh. Dragoon legs. I like this dungeon. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy. Oh yeah, that was a zoo, you're right. Oh, look at that armor. And it's dyeable? Damn, that's actually sick looking. See you later, Junk. Have a good night. Also, congratulations on the job, by the way. The ninja. Yeah, it looks kind of standard. No, I need to pair this. Can I put it in my saddle? Fuck. Well, I'm gonna do something that I can't believe I'm doing. If they don't want to see, I'm looking about what's buying gaming. Oh, there goes that statue. Oh, it's called Blasphemy. Svarbanu. Let's go, bitch. Somehow that was the correct mechanic. That was not the correct mechanic. I don't understand anything that's happening there. So you want to do opposites? Weird. Bahamut, you're kind of blocking shit, bro. Okay, thanks. Pretty sick so far. I mean, that's the point, so install. Pretty good fight. Noah boy, thanks for that 500 cheer. I appreciate that. I don't know why you did that, but thank you. Sorry, you're probably stuck in follower only mode. All right, what do we get? We got a Palaka Sanidi. I really want to know what the caster gear looks like from there. Oh, that's the healing robe. Damn, that's dyeable too. Ooh. Ooh. Very good. Hey, thanks for the run, guys. I appreciate that. I'll see you on the other side of the moon.
As I feared.
What is it?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well. There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
Oh.
Emptiness? But that would mean...
That's not good.
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud. Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhaps so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
Not by any means known to me. Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
Yeah, that's not good at all. I'm V-Trump.
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe. You put your secret at risk. Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all. Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm.
I mean, there ain't no...
Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may. I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
Sounds good there, Vitra buddy.
Take me with you.
Asterian's gonna go
I am
murder.
as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Were my words unclear, I require no
He's gonna go fuck him up.
Thy place is at Ahriman's side.
Estinian, here.
Is that a link pearl?
It's the last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you love.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
What a baller.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
Tell me he just jumps into the sky. Okay, he jumped on him. Less exciting. God, he's so cool, guys.
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
Meanwhile, Thavnir's just, Thavnir's just fucked. Our radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know those beasts were once my own people. There's no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever yet is to come. What's with the yellow dye? Kind of weird. Now enter Venispati with a party of NPC avatars. Oh, okay, yeah. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduda for the time being. There I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhaps the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups so that we may cover more ground. Alexandria will seek Topaxika's path, Thancred and Ishela to pray make for Dharma. I leave Artha to Graha and you, hit me. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduda, that we may share what we've learned with the satrap. See you later, Myth. Oh my god, all these like 83 folks. Oh my god, I'm almost 86. Big Pog. Shall we be off then? Arthur is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Who's That's okay. They just stopped trying. Really? The High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemist forged many of our warding skills? Jesus Christ. It seems as good as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. She'd be happy to answer our inquiries. Come, let us go to Megaduda. All right, chat. We're doing a check-in here at the moment. If it keeps this up, we don't have a train sequence. This might be better than Shadowbringers. Alchemy means chemistry in Arabic, and the source of the word alchemy. Fair enough. There you go, Nor. Dropping knowledge. Remember those red eyes? You were with the Scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? Welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We are assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by the crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed aside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balshan Bazaar. In the next instant, the monstrous beast poked its head up from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Yes, I am. Taco Beta. Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the Tsar, then. Chat. It's quickly come to my attention through some logical deduction that we still have 2 zones. I have no idea what this one is. This one, though, is fucking Zeal. And I don't know who lives there. Well, we got to be going there soon. Ooh, we're finishing. Are we close to an ad break? Oh, we ran an ad break 18 minutes ago? Ugh. I need to go put clothes in the laundry. Hit 82 on Gear Trio, baby. $82 on Craftia, baby. $82. Oh, we got 530 pants as well. That's by itself. All right, let me run to the restroom real quick, chat, and then we will continue, at least for a little while. I don't know how late we'll go tonight, but we'll figure it out. All right? I'll be RB. All right. Let us continue, chat. All right, what are we doing? We're gathering information in the bazaar. Oh, okay. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've been... there's more pressing concerns these days. We've come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time. So I only saw little minions. Made a mess of the place. They did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Okay. Something the matter, traveler? If you're lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the Gargantuan? Reached the rampage to the bazaar. I saw it. I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream let out through there. I turned around and there was the fiend. Its massive body bursting through the entryway with the force of a tidal wave. Then it was gone as quickly as it came. So, like, aren't these people just worried about at any time turning? Sisters, have mercy. What is happening to our world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger is past, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you at least tell us what you saw? First I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Mareed, throwing people around like rag dolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. The shrieking and wailing kept getting louder, more voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. This is enough, my good man. You were brave enough to share your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and the rest of your mind and body while you're able. I expect the most of us... I expect that is the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think if best we find a place outside the bazaar that we might rest and review our findings. We didn't find shit. Yeah, are queues starting to die down now, chat? Feels like they are. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetherai Plaza. In other words, blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, people in that mayhem can surely tell us more. Already have that. Going after that enormous beast, are you? I saw it. Including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. Started over there by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands and black mist was swirling about him. And his whole body burst apart. Oh Jesus, those things just scared the shit out of me. Burst apart and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking. And the black mist comes again until the change takes them too. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know whose merchants these were? I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Melil, the bard maid, chatting with them though. She might know something. Guild ship. They're repairing all that damage. It'll take a while for business to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the raiding have been calling it anyways. I saw it too, we all did. I was standing here at the counter as Mareed poured me a drink when suddenly there came this dreadful sound like a pained, angry groan. Something like anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock. From an ominous ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight of that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Mareed, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. So did someone turn it? Oh, there's 4,400 on queue. About what it was when I started today. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Mareed's Mayhem. What can we get you? Do not come for libations, but rather for information. You are Malil, yes? We're investigating the so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of the customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kalzal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thadnerian specialties. Oh, man. It's through him that we met Matsya. Yeah, he was early on in the expansion. Guess the name rings a bell. Did you meet both of them their first trip to Thavner? If I recall correctly, Kazal ran a trading operation in Yedlamad, and it was there that you made Matsa's acquaintance. Yes, that is the same Kazal, no doubt. A rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere could not have been good for business. Even now, when the tower's gone, the collapse of the empire had led to the sort of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it was. Trying times for the head of the trading consortium, indeed. Kolzo was a compassionate man, even if his own business suffered. He did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and so many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet as they discussed matters further, Kozol's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me, I would not have recalled a memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would just ask one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kozol in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone can help you. Kozol lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they're also lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? Oh, that's sad as shit. Nora, let's turn off follower mode on the channel. See how that goes. If it gets bad, we'll change it. Dude, this mic sucks. This mic stand sucks. It sucks so bad. I hate this thing. Amidst the apocalypse. Kalzal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kazal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. Can I promise you what you'll find? I cannot promise you that you'll find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it's a start. We'll see what leads takes us. Oh. I wonder if they made these follow portions of the game so that you couldn't just teleport to the next area. I really do. What are these? Oh, those are talking areas. And I know directions. We gotta take a right and then we take a left. This is the solution to too many fetch quests. It looks it. Is it always just directions? The city seems pretty sick. This must be common. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kazal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Really like Redzit Hunt? Yeah, it's not bad. Kazal, you say yes. I've known him since he was a boy. If there's ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return, he'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers, but say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise really with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for his way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night I heard the door open. I looked to see Kazal standing on a bench, his head hung low, man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see the situation must have been quite dire indeed. Do you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Kazal, cordial and honest like always. These questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in the terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me to not venture outside. Second here as I am, I've heard little about the bazaar going on. Rest assured, your city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Music's good, yeah. Oops. Hold on, timer's 37. Did you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. That's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. Before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Do you know a local merchant named Kazal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kazal? I know him. In fact, we spoke the other day. Like many others, his business was still doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Ruvide Fibers. He was practically dancing in the streets. I hadn't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. The Jin Baha might be able to tell you more, though as I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jin Baha Revude Fibers? That sounds promising. Probably butchering all these names, unfortunately. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh no, I have to go all the way back there. God diddly damn it, chat. Come on, Graha, let's go. I just forgot. I think we should be able to finish this. If not tomorrow night, definitely Monday afternoon. And definitely Tuesday. So we should be good for, what's it called on Wednesday? The only issue is, Wednesday is Halo Infinite. And it launches right when Drop Frames does. So I highly doubt that Co will want to do the show because of that. And to be honest, I kind of want to play Halo as well. But yeah, the other reason that sucks is because then we won't hit episode 300 for the Game of the Year show. So, gotta think about it, gotta think about it. Could maybe try a Sunday show, but I don't know. We'll see.